Wow, I'm actually wearing clothes. Yes, I'm wearing clothes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Do I have a story for you? Om Namah Shivaya, about your rights, about the power of your urine, in Greek mythology, and also in Chinese history. I watched a movie called Young Detective D concerning urine, and it was a special effect movie about parasites and demons and urine from an eunuch, a castrated virgin eunuch, was the rock star in that movie. Blew my damn mind, and I found it by accident. Also about your rights. So why is Jay wearing clothes? Lord have mercy. Give me a second. I got some maintenance men downstairs. They might come up in here. We have solved my heat problem, and I'm considering some legal action big time. I gotta take my time with that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But give me a second here. I want to let some people know I'm live who are good people. You know what I mean? Take a brief moment here. Oh yeah. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on these alpha males. Too many alpha males run this world. And we're always told, like, don't challenge them. Just move. They're too powerful. They got money. Just don't. Yeah. No. I have evidence of unjust behavior. Kind of like the secret of urine was hidden from you. That is unjust behavior. And what you're told to get medicated, and we get this stuff, and go to the doctor, we get this stuff, and to get these things in your arm and pills, we get this science world. But it's a new day, and there's some unjust behavior. And I have Libra rising in my birth chart. My last video was about astrology. So I have Libra rising in my chart. Libra is the blindfolded Lady of Justice. Why is Lady Justice blind? She's using her pineal gland to see you demons. And some of you angels who come off as angels are demons. It's okay, because I'm a guru for you. Yeah. Woo! First things first, the truth is your domestic life. You're going to see living truth. You're going to see men come up in here at some point to confirm that my heating system. Now, I moved in here 4 years ago. I'm in downtown Iowa. I've been through hell. I was kicked out of a co-op, okay, because of one racist transgender. Didn't like my brown skin, okay? And they illegally kicked me out of that house. That happened about 5 years ago, okay? And I had bad credit, I thought. I didn't know where I was going. I just graduated University of Iowa with my master's, no one to graduate. But I didn't care because they did my head in, man. They did my head in. Stress. My mother disowned me because I graduated using astrology and YouTube and didn't do it the way that everyone else does. And she wanted to battle me. And I was like, why are you getting so mad? Well, she kept battling me. You should be happy for me. You feel me? And instead of that, it ended up being, okay, bye, have a good life. I'm like, okay. I am not your child anyways. I am the child of the sun, like you, and the moon, the stars, and earth, which made my mother. And God bless her. I still love her. I have compassion. But don't take no shit. You handle it scholarly. You speak strongly. Just look at it with gentle eyes. But let them know the fires within you. Do not get rolled over. Do not just move away. Run away. Go somewhere else. But there's a new problem, right? You'll have a solution there. There'll be a new problem. Yes or no? And you're so used to running and just accepting whatever the system that you forgot you have a nervous system, bars, wow, and an immune system. The system you're living in got it from you. Okay, now, let me fix my hat. So it's freezing in my apartment while I'm wearing all these clothes. Okay, it's freezing in here. Now, it has been freezing in my apartment for years. This relates to everything else I'm talking about in this video. This is the point. This is the truth. Your landlord. You understand me? Mr. LL, Cool J, 33, LL, Freemasons, you landlords. Okay? It's a code. Yeah. You better wake up. Libra is the L. Your LL makes a Q. Now, I've been living here for 4 years. When I first moved in here, my landlord was very angry because I wanted to move in right away. I was living at a friend's house. I was sleeping in a little extra bedroom. He was my weed dealer. No problem. He's a good dude. I was going through it, just graduated, was kind of stressed out. I couldn't get a higher ed job because of a cover letter. I had to rethink my cover letter. I had to rethink what I'm saying. I mean, I had so many versions of a cover letter, and I already had so many damn experiences writing. What up, Jazzy? Her writing and defending and having to deal with intellectuals that even told me what you're doing about Venus is pseudoscience. It's not going to work. And I put a foot in their assumptions, and I did graduate. Miracle because of Venus and the moon. I get out of that system. I'm like, I do not want to teach for higher ed. I've taught dance, the 5 elements of dance: earth, water, air, fire, and ether. Keep it simple. You've got 5 major positions in ballet: first, second, third, fourth, and fifth position. You all have a head, 2 arms, and 2 legs. That's a pentagon and a pentagram. Venus makes a pentagram. Talk that shit, Jay, and wipe your ass. Venus makes a pentagram around the sun every 8 years. That's you. Penthouse. Now, I graduate. I'm living with my weed dealer. Very good dude. Very good dude. Let me stay there, I think, for free even. You know what I mean? It's for a little period of time. So I was kind of like homeless a bit. You know what I mean? No family really. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I love my family, but we don't talk. There's no happy birthday. There's no happy Thanksgivings. No Merry Christmases. No happy New Year's Eves. It's just all of them are in their phones, heavily medicated because of abuse. And I have compassion. They're all into Lexi or Alexa, that little robot female. They love that. Okay, the last time I saw my family, they were all into their video games and, taking a lot of weed hits, these huge electronic bongs. It was cool. I tried some with my family, so we kind of bonded, but all about movies, not really talking about the pain that we were going through. Like my mother, the pain she went through and the abuse that she went through. And then she spread that pain onto all of us, and none of us are allowed to talk about it. But I did. Bam. And I got disowned for that. No problem. You feel me? I'm talking your language. So I'm in Iowa. I'm living in a house. My weed dealer. Don't know where I'm going, but I found an apartment. I had a job, before they unjustly fired me. We're cool. I shop there now. I have a great story about that job, by the way. Anyways, it's a co-op. I had a job. I was doing produce. I was making it work. You feel me? After graduating, ex-ballet dancer, professional all over the world. You can Google me, JHERUSSELL, not bragging. But before I was a truther, I was dancing all over the world and rapping all over the world, honeys. For real. Now, I'm living with my weed dealer. Don't know where I'm going. I'm trying to find an apartment. I luckily find an apartment literally downtown. As I walked down the street, I found it. Called the guy. I said, hey, man, I'm a bit tight with my money. But I'm going to go home for the summer to teach dance in Boston, and make enough money to pay you your first month's rent and deposit. Okay? He was totally cool with that. He could have said, no, I want the money now. So he seemed cool. He let me go to Boston, get my money right. Boom. I had the apartment set up. So I moved out of my weed dealer's house. Okay? Came back from Boston, teaching in the ghettos of Boston. I was teaching dance in Roxbury. Roxbury is like Compton in LA. It's in the middle of crack central, alcohol stores, you name it. I taught dance in that community. And I was driven in a police car by a family member who actually is a real good cop and puts her life on the line with real badass gangsters. Not all of your cops are crooked and are going to beat you up and pull you over and tase you, honey. I know some good cops, so relax. And there was a lot of good cops in Iowa. I've been pulled over. I was polite. I was chill. They never gave me a ticket. They never gave me an attitude because I'm chill. Okay? However, compassion for those who've dealt with the police and they were abusive and might have harmed you. It does happen. But you got good and bad people, right? You got good cops, bad cops. Wake up. Now, I come back from teaching with my master's. I was honored. Here's the master's. It's a bit dirty, but look at it. Boom. I don't care about being clean. There it is in dance. All right? No undergraduate. Venus gave me this. So you're listening to somebody who is established in the, let's just say, intellectual world, right? The world that we're trying to battle. I got up in there. What up, Jorn Buka Christian? Nothing better than a sleeping bag when you have no heat in your apartment. Woo! I understand that, the homeless are my heroes. Anyways, now, this is the real truth about me, and this is why I'm wearing a sweater today with no heat in my apartment, okay? I got a little tiny bit. So I move out of my weed dealer's apartment. I have the money from teaching dance in the ghetto. I come back to Iowa from Boston. I was born in Boston, or Boss Taurus, the cow. Yeah, I'm a Taurus. Look that one up. Boston and Boss Taurus. Same word, like phosphorus or Horus of Egypt is the cow. Wakey, wakey. Your urine, phosphorus in Greek, it means the morning star in Venus who rules in Taurus. Hi, phosphorus was discovered in your urine, 1777. Look everything I'm saying up. You don't have to Google because it came from your brain, honey. Now, I'm not from here. I move out. I call my landlord. I say, I have my money right. I'm ready to move in. First day I move in, he speeds up to the apartment. I'm just walking, getting my furniture ready. I see him stressed out, and I said, hey, can I go and see the apartment? He goes, wow, he starts yelling at me. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, I have my money. We've established the deal. You're a little bit angry. What up, Elliot James? You're a little bit angry. Alpha, he was just snapping on me. I'm like, what is this? He goes, it's not ready yet. It's not. I said, okay, fine, damn. So I let him relax. He goes in the apartment. Basically, he didn't have his shit together, and he was nervous. He's an alpha male with a lot of power and a lot of money, but he's dumb as nails. He's made some of the mistakes. I've documented it. I've taken screenshots of inappropriate comments to me in my personal life over heat. This man has abused me verbally several times. He's banged on my door when I've wanted heat, slamming it and shit. And I'm like, woo! Anyways. Most of you would say, just move, get out of there. I have moved all over the world. I have moved my bowels. I will not be moved. Run, chicken, run, run. Go somewhere else and what? No justice for this motherfucker? Pardon my language and pardon if your children are watching this. Anyways, very simple shit. I move in here. He's all stressed out. I move in. The blinds are all broken and shit. Okay? I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. But it's a nice place. Got a balcony. You can see the sun. There's a park across the street. Listen, I was so desperate for an apartment. After being kicked out of another apartment because I was black, the co-op, I was stressed out and being disowned by my mother. I just wanted to chill out. So I accepted it. Thank you for the hearts. So I move in, but my dumb ass, I paid him the deposit in cash. That same day he gave me an attitude. I said, I got it in cash. He's like, okay, let's go to the bank. He drove me. My bank's down there. Yeah, community bank. It's a good bank. He drove me. I go to the bank. I come back out and I pass him the cash. I passed him, the cash. My dumb ass. It should have been a check. I didn't document it. I wasn't thinking. Chronic pain, stress, trauma. Do you get it? I was desperate. So I handed him the cash. He took it. Now he has amnesia, does not remember that. But in a court of law, I have no case because I paid him in cash. And he could say, nope, you didn't pay me. So I think somebody went to the strip club with my money. Or the gun range is fucking alpha deer hunting males, bastards, protein motherfuckers. Pardon my language. This is for Venus. You women love these men. Not my chat room. Women stand up. My mom married a banker for stability. She hates him. He's a gun-toting, into sports, homophobic, Catholic, angry dude on all kinds of medication, doesn't care about living. He's like, whatever, but he's on medication, didn't want to live. He's like, fuck it, we're all going to die one day. And I'm like, whoa, mixed messages here. Got a big-ass belly. Pretty good dude most of the time, but I've seen him. He snapped on me several times. Like my mom would snap on me. I'm like, you two are good for each other. But she hates him. She's thrown things at him, threatened to kill him already. She tried to kill my dad, apparently, and stab him in the side of the fucking stomach because he wouldn't leave his wife I didn't know my dad was even fucking married when I was conceived. I had to hear that from my brother. God bless him. You hear me? This is like Krishna. This is like as dramatic as Krishna's baby life, childhood. Now, I move in. All this drama. My deposit stolen. I didn't care. I'm a very good person. I kept working. It gets cold. My first year here. Thank you for the hearts. It gets cold. And I'm noticing that I'm not getting consistent heat. I have been all over the world. Never have I had a problem with the heater. Ever. I've been to England, Romania, Africa, Asia, Canada. Never, ever in my entire life have I had a heating problem. Once. Now, I call the landlord. He's like, no, it's a boiler. You know what I'm saying? The thermometer, don't touch it too much. He's saying, don't touch it too much. Leave it alone. It'll be fine. Just set it one time and it'll be fine. I set it and it would go from 62, 66, 70, 75, 60. Then it go to 80 once in a while, back to 62. And I'm like, whoa, this should be level like flat earth. So I called him. And he kind of fixed it a little bit, and so I got some heat. But then it would not be consistent. The point is to be consistent. I've never had inconsistent heat. Every year I've been here 4 years in this apartment, inconsistent. I've been called crazy by him. He's called me damn names. Every damn winter, it's the same shit. He gives me an attitude. He insults me. And then finally, ding, ding, motherfucking ding, today, we have solved the case, Elliot James, with flames. I call my maintenance guy, who was a flat earther. God bless him. He's a good dude. Oh, yeah. Doesn't like these things. Doesn't trust science. He's asking questions about life. Good dude. Santos Bonacci shared one of his videos from my apartment. It went viral. His channel is gone now, but it doesn't matter. Okay? Now, he's downstairs right now trying to fix my shit. They still can't figure it out, so I don't know. I might have a space heater for the rest of my goddamn life, giving me radiation poisoning. Now, okay? My maintenance guy comes over. This should be a movie. And I say to him, do you think it's the battery inside the thermometer? It's on a battery. Is it low? He's like, no, I mean, thank you for the hearts. He goes, nah, you know what I'm saying? I ask good questions, and I ain't no fucking alpha male. I don't know shit about mechanics, fucking boilers, electronics. I could give two shits. So God bless you if you know that stuff. You are very useful. All right? God bless your carpenter and your fucking handyman. They're underpaid. Yes, they are. And underappreciated. God comes to my house. He calls me my flat brother because we're flat in truth, earth. It's great. Yeah. What are the odds? I say to him, thank you for the hearts. I say, could you please check my thermometer? He goes, no problem. He goes, I'll get the battery, puts the battery in. It's still going to 62, 63, not to the 80 that I set it at. When you set it, like set, the setting sun, when you level, like the earth does and the sun and the moon, it's supposed to hold there and be stationary, like your earth. Hold. Do you understand me? Not spinning around. But it didn't do that, and he noticed that. But he was trying to leave after only giving me batteries. I said, no, sir, you're staying right here. I want you to hear if my sideboards work, if I'm getting the heat. You're staying right here, and we're going to talk about some shit. And so while he stood here, we're speaking about all kinds of shit about like the bleach in your flour. He had 2 people pass away from chlorine poisoning, from swimming in chlorine and the chlorine in their freaking bleach, in their flour. The bleach in their flour died of poisoning. He's speaking to me about all kinds of deep shit because he noticed that I had rocks on the ground and dirt. Have you all ever heard of a grounding mat? And then he mentioned to me, hey man, get a grounding mat. That's awesome. But in your bedroom, you plug it into that one hole of your Trinity outlet. I said, excuse me? I said, what's that one hole you're talking about? The one eye? He was like, yeah, your outlets have 3. It says positive, negative, and then that one is for grounding. That one hole, this is a good thing to know. That one little dot beneath your 2 little radiation-friendly parts goes directly to a copper pole into the earth. So you have a grounding mat that only plugs into that one hole that will charge your bed and ground you using copper and the Earth's energy in your bed? I had no idea. I have been using the heater in my bedroom, using all 3 holes, getting radiation. Thank God I use urine. Thank God I have shungite and organite, and I have trees all over my house. Now you understand why? I don't play games. They eat radiation. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh, of course, I have it in my bedroom too. I got trees and shit. I'm ready. I wear copper, silver, gold, you name it. Now, so he and I were small talking about some good shit, you feel me? While, waiting for the heat. It did not kick in. Then he goes, you have a bigger problem. I think your pipe might be frozen or some shit. And I said, oh, that's funny because my asshole landlord named Tom Kaut or Tom, this one is always saying, oh, the boiler's fine. Oh, you're just making it up. Oh, just deal with it, bitch. Oh, you're being a bitch. Basically, for 4 years, I've been lied to. I've had a lazy alpha male who makes more money than all of you up in here, and no one in the city will do shit about him. I went down to the city about him. I said, yeah, just move, man. It's time to move. Good point. Here's the problem. I ain't got no money to move. I don't got first class month's rent. I don't got the white privilege. We'll play the race card. I don't have any family backing me up. I got no mommy and daddy money. I got like in the moment, boom, Jay, make it work. Oh, you got fired, Jay? You better go limp your ass down there and get a job. Get a job somehow. And they love me. And I start the fuck over again. I am an organic motherfucker. I ain't got no money saved. All of it blown from stress, trauma, chronic pain, having people abuse me. What else would you do? You would be spending your money on THC drinks. Yeah. And occasionally watching porn. Sorry. But I'm going to work on that. Okay? Relax. You've all had sex. You've seen a vagina and a ding dong. It's relax. Okay? Now, for you overly spiritual people, you yoga mites, so yoga, you forgot about your vagina and your ding dong. Relax. Okay? Now, I have men downstairs right now confirming to me that I actually have a case. So now I'm thinking about what to do. Personally, I'm exhausted. It might cost money, but I think I have a pretty goddamn good case of getting, my deposit back and maybe getting some, what up, Jazzy, and getting some goddamn money for a new apartment if I need to. Because if they can't figure it out today, what the fuck, guys? Are you kidding me? You have Elon Musk, right? Technology. Driving a car to space, right? You have a telescope and satellites, right, NASA? But you can't fucking figure out a boiler in J. Russell, Rosen 617's apartment, number 5 in Iowa City, to have consistent heat every year. And you fucking think that we're technically advanced? IP phosphorus. Species with amnesia, that's wild, yeah. Sand battery, flat power, always jazzy. Moving is stressful. It's not just the deposit and rent you need to pay for, but it's the extra expensive moving, right? And yes, and your household items. Yes, changing address. It's exhausting. You're right. I don't want to do it. I don't. I've established myself here. I have a very good name in this part of the city. People know me. You know what I mean? I have an energy and I have light orbs that visit me in this apartment. And I try to explain that to the city guy. He's like, yeah, you can get a new place and we'll just burn some sage there for you. And, I'm like, God bless it. Just run, right? I don't have a case. You think I'm stupid? I didn't document the fucking, I didn't email you and send you inappropriate comments from my landlord for years. I have it from 2021 up until now. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 emails speaking about heat. Then I videotaped. I'm not fucking around. I'm gonna play the video for you. I videotaped my maintenance man confirming I'm not crazy, that even he was checking temperature up in here, and this is the only apartment that is not getting consistent heat. And my landlord, November 27th, oh, the boiler's fine. Lazy, fat, fucking protein-eating, pork-bellied motherfucker. Yeah. This is the power of Venus. I am a raging Taurus bull in your China shop. And God bless in China. Yes, Jazzy, lazy landlord, always record that stuff, keep record, take pictures. Oh, I got tons of pictures. I'm going to show you this shit. So your truther does not show you your backstage life. Now you know what I deal with before I go live. Okay? This shit. If it's not this, though, it's something else. But I'm here. I'll keep going. But I encourage you all, do not move. You will not be moved. If you have a case, this motherfucker needs to get punished. Justice. Yes. You're enabling that bastard if you move, that bad landlord. You're enabling him to hurt somebody else the next time. Who else is going to move in here? Someone else going to suffer like I did? No. I will stay here and suffer and get justice. I got to think about it. But I got a lot of good evidence. And I might get some money for it. Now, I have paid the rent late a lot, in which he told me is cool. However, even though I paid rent late, I've looked up my rights. Oh, yeah, I've covered it all. Iowa, all over America. Not providing consistent heat is breaking the contract. Regardless of what you didn't do or did do, you didn't pay your rent on time, I have a case. And I have evidence. And I have videos. And I have nasty comments from this motherfucker. Pardon my language, Hare Krishna. He needs to learn his lesson. Well, he's already learned it now. The maintenance guy called him, and he's already been debunked. I could hear him on the phone like, oh, so now what? Oh, God, playing with his balls and fumbling around. Yeah, now he's nervous, probably. He's got a big issue. I don't hear nothing going on. Let me see the temperature in my apartment. Give me a second. I am at 62 degrees. That is the legal below. That's the lowest you can go to have heat. And they have been down there for like 45 minutes and they can't figure it out. I have been living with this for 4 fucking years. And I can't raise it to 70 or 80 without my goddamn space heater from NASA. This is why I'm wearing a sweater. I've seen homeless people with sleeping bags outside right now. They're out there, and they never complain. When I clean trash around them, they don't get mad at me for wicking them up. In the parking lots, in the staircases, they're never mad. They never say, hey, fuck off, I'm trying to sleep. They're like, okay, I got it, I got to move. But no, you don't. But they do. Wow. Okay. Your homeless person is my hero. Now I'm going to show you evidence. I'm going to give you one example because I don't want to spend too much time on this bullshit. But this is a part of your truth. This is your world you live in today. Thank you for the 100s. This is the fucking world you live in today. You know, it's more than flat earth and astrology. You got a lot of alpha males and alpha females so busy making money and owning shit and running shit that they hurt you. And your first response is, well, I'm okay. I mean, fuck it. I mean, but you're not, so fuck you. But I love you. Oh, it's so sorry for you. You ain't got no ideas, huh? It takes a village, I thought. I'm that kind of person. It takes a village, I thought. Name one motherfucker I know right now. Intellectual, University of Iowa. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. They could easily give me $5,000. No problem. And wipe the ass with it. They'll look at me if I ask them for help like, oh, Jay, well, that's interesting. That's intriguing. You came out of a vagina, not out of a fucking building with a diploma, bitch. Nothing personal. What happened to you? And you came out for free. And then you got charged at the hospital. But your vagina and your ovaries didn't charge your baby to come out. And then you have to pay for that service? And you, motherfucker, did all the work when you gave birth and you're paying for your birth? This is a good point, ladies who give birth in the hospital. How much does it cost to have a baby and leave it in the hospital? Each day it's what, like $500 fucking dollars or some shit like that, right? Leave it in there and you get the bill. Okay. But you did the work. You pushed. And someone was just like, hey, great. To call the doctor. And they get more money than you. Does that make sense? Yeah. Women, stand up. Go underwater. Natural birth. Try. Relax. This is what this motherfucker be saying to me. I'm going to curse quite a bit in this video. I still have no heat. And we're told that we have been advanced with technology. But I guarantee you, this is a big problem. He's got a pipe problem. Oh, yeah. And if he can't figure it out, he may have to shut down this building. Because if one apartment don't have heat, sweetheart, legally, he's got some issues. Am I right? Okay. Wow. I'm a nightmare. I'm a nightmare for intellectuals. Okay, here's his comment. This is what he said to me. This was back in like about a year ago. So it was cold. I texted him. This bastard wrote this. South Carolina is a lot nicer than this Arctic place. Shouldn't bother you as you are all barefoot. I shoveled you a place to pray. Watch out for icicles, this motherfucker. And then I said, I used to live in South. This bastard. He's got bad karma, man. Here's my response. I used to live in South Carolina. However, the heater or boiler is not getting hotter. When you get a chance, check the boiler so I can pray inside. My lifestyle should not define, and you get it. Okay? This happened. Let me see if I can get a date for you. Yep. January 15, 2024, honey. This bastard did this to me. Okay? That's my landlord. And every year, he's got an attitude about my heat. Every year. So I have a documented proof of the behavior. Inappropriate. Okay? Allowing me to suffer. Okay. You see where I'm going here? Now I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to get it done because I want to play the video too. But watch this. Here is this idiot telling me, oh, the boiler's fine. In November 27, 2024. This is your alpha male. This is your John Wayne, get it done, new car, going on vacation. I'm a soccer coach, community guy, likes to eat his fucking ribs and take Viagra probably. Probably has a gun and likes to kill deer and eat it. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. This dumb motherfucker. So here I'm asking him, very kindly, there's the date of this year. Please check the boiler. Was working great, but then stopped working yesterday on Thanksgiving. So it was inconsistent, which breaks the contract. What does he say? Alpha male. Working fine. Pressure, everything. This is his dumb ass. And here's his name. Go ahead and Google him. You can go Tom Cout, Iowa. Look at him. This is this bastard here. I'm going to expose this bitch. Okay? This guy. If you go to Iowa, do not fucking rent from him. I am not moving. I'm going to fight for my fucking rights. Okay. So he's saying, literally like a few days ago, everything's good, bro. You're good. But when I came home, it was cold. Now I'm going to play the video of today. What is it, December 11th or some shit? Right? The 12th. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to play the video from today. The maintenance guy confirming I'm not crazy. Okay. So I've been having problems with my heat. Okay. So I've been having problems with my heat where I live for several years. And the landlord has been rude to me about it. And can you please express, as the maintenance guy, is there a problem in my apartment that goes beyond just me being crazy?
Yes, there's a problem down in with the zone valve. So your thermostat, it connects to the zone valve. It opens up to let the heat up here, and there must be something wrong with that zone valve. So I got to go and get keys from Tom to get in there to take a look at it and see if we can't get it taken care of.
Okay. And you can confirm that my heat has not been able to go up to the hottest temperature?
It's set at 80 right now, and it's only 63, I think it's.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Lawyer? I got more email. I got emails to the city every year. This motherfucker. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I paid my rent late, but I got evidence showing this motherfucker's violated the contract. So that's who you're dealing with here. I am more than a truther. I'm actually teaching you you better document your life. Document your motherfucking life. Even if it doesn't go anywhere, you lose a case, you don't use it, it's good karma. Have backup and talk about it. The maintenance guy, he hears me. So I'm making history in this apartment complex. Very simple. Move. Don't talk about it. Unbelievable. Most of you on this planet, and I love you, have decided that as you get older, right, you want it easier. Well, I understand that. I do too. Here's the problem. You don't live in a part of the motherfucking earth where it's meant to be easy for you. You're living in a debt-based system. When you die, you owe for life insurance and all the debt you had in death. Someone's going to come for that money, even when you're dead. Did you know that? They're going to come to your family and be like, so sorry for your loss, but they had cancer, hit by a car. Oh, it was a suicide? Yeah, anyways, they were raped and then the brain's blown out? Okay, cool. Yeah, I want that money, though. Yeah, it's where you fucking live. Shame on us. Move. Just deal with it. Don't back it up. Don't have a YouTube channel. Doing this right now is actually also activism, honey. You understand me? I'm putting it in the ether because the spirits can hear me. If I have orbs in here, they don't understand who they're fucking with. So by me doing this, it's a ritual. I am grounding myself and I am staying stationary where I am. I'm going to talk my shit. I could have been a real pussy about it and been like, oh, thank you, maintenance guy. Thank you for coming and changing the battery only and wanting to leave. No, I said, you stay right here. Yeah. It's been 4 years of this. I want you to talk some shit on a video. He could have said no to that, by the way. He could have been like, no, I don't want to be on video. No. Wow. So he heard me. He's like, dude, you're a good dude. I like you. You're a flat earther. You feel me? Used to be my cashier when I would buy food downtown and shit. Yeah, he knows me. He even put Tom's name in there. Oh, Tom. And when I see Tom, hey, man, what's going on? Really, Tom? Jazzy, that's insane. He responded with that. Oh, yeah. He let me freeze. And I sent that to the city. I went to the city to defend myself. Nothing. They were like, oh, yeah, you should probably just move or, okay, that was all. That's their only solution is move. They're supposed to do something. He's supposed to be punished. I'm supposed to be led to a lawyer. But I got to go and do it myself. Like, no, motherfucker, you're responsible for housing development issues in which you should know motherfuckers to go to that can guarantee that I will get protection for this behavior. But no, they're all eating donuts. They're in their computer all day in the radiation world, or you're getting the blue light, right? And fucking fuck you, right? We love them. I mean, I have compassion, dude. But you have lazy motherfuckers working in your city. They won't do shit for you. So what do you do? Thank you for the 100. What do you do? Now I understand what it means to be a gangster. I understand what it means to have a gun. I'm not violent. I ain't saying that, but I understand. Okay? You wonder why you got motherfuckers out there that want to crack your skull open. There's not one homeless person out there right now that will crack my skull open and take my wallet. They're like, hey man, how you doing, man? Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man, for doing what you're doing and cleaning the city. And I'm sorry for any mess that I made, Ambassador. Wow. The homeless that are even more fucked than I am, in a sense, right? But they got a better deal than I do. Because they can survive out there. I wouldn't last a day. I'd be like, oh my God. Right? Okay. This is the truth. Not astrology only. Flat Earth, Illuminati, Freemasonry. The world sucks. It's a psyop. It's fake news. Is it a man? Is it a woman, guys? This is the shit you must talk about. I've seen his Facebook. Oh, yeah, he's a wonderful guy, isn't he? Tom is so cute. Most city workers are extremely rude, too. Yes. And they're supposed to work for you, right? They get paid to work for you, not for themselves, sitting in front of a computer and answering a phone, goddammit. They're paid and trained to work for you. How many movies did you watch about the Civil War, so-called, right? The Vietnam War. I'm not about war, but remember when you had to, like, back in the day, it was a thing. You got to join the army. And you better get the fuck out there. You better know what you're doing. And you better blow some brains out. I am not saying to do this, but I understand. You understand me? Get out there and fucking really, in ancient times, there were other tribes that didn't like you. Never mind a landlord, it's a land sword. I'm gonna fucking chop your head off if you don't believe in my God. And if you don't give me your minerals, your women, your children, and your property. That's your ancestors' behavior, and that's what gave birth to your landlord. The samurai gave birth to the police. Did you know that? Okay. It's okay. That's where you live. All right. Moving along, I have vented. It's long enough. Now, never mind city workers. Shitty workers. Not all of them. But step it up, man. I should not be cold. I bust my ass and I have chronic pain. Now I'm going to share with you. Now it's story time, children. I'm going to use my calm voice that makes you feel safe and fluffy, like your pillow. Like when you're cold and you're having radiation heat blown on you all night. But you've been lying in your urine to protect yourself, right? Oh, it's gross. Oh. Okay. In Greek mythology, I'm going to blow your mind. Did you all know this? Orion was born of urine? Born. Hold on. I always have a lighting issue. It's always the lighting. My God. It's always something. Give me a second. Motherfucker. Orion was born from the urine of 3 gods. Orion. Did you all know that? Interesting. Gods on a cowhide. Taurus, buried in the earth. That would be urine mentioned in your mythology relating to Orion pictures. Remember that? Yeah. Nothing going on there. Job 38:31. Can you loosen Orion's belt and bind the chains of the Pleiades? Remember that shit? Christian? Catholic? Jew? It should be in the Torah, right? Was Hebrew first? Or was it Greek first? What up, John? So, you think urine's gross, right? Okay. I'm blowing your fucking mind. What do you think maintains the stars? Uranus. Urine. Anus. Urine is in Uranus, honey. And stop being homophobic because anus is there. You have an anus. And when you shit, technically, that's gay sex. The other way. If it's a big log, I'm not playing games with you. Not my chat room. Yeah. And if you've watched porn with a man doing his thing, you're a bit gay. Yeah, you've all watched porn. It's okay. What's wrong with you? Oh, just the vagina part, not the dick. These alpha males, dumb. Yeah, urine is in Uranus. Okay? So what is keeping your stars intact? Something in your body there, your fluids? Well, how do I know that? Now we're going to confirm. Hi. We're going to confirm. Thank you, Jazzy. I know. I'm not from here. A lot of you get upset with me because I make you uncomfortable. Because I think like children do. I'm very creative. I'm very out the box. You think like old people, not my chat room. Old and tight. And you hold your tongue. You're repressed. You stay in the lines and shit. Even in your fucking truth movement, you're staying in the line of your own version, and you're still divided and fucked up. What up, David Highland? The brown star. Brown-eyed girl. What do you think a brown eye means? I didn't know what brown eye meant until I went to Canada and had someone tell me it literally means the doo-doo in your anus, because your anus is a hole. Now, I can't confirm that song. It's about that, but brown-eyed girl. Could be a code for something else. No, your singers were all pure folk singers and rock stars and rappers doing it right. Just nothing going on with rituals and their birth charts and their Venus being in freaking Aquarius and their Mars being in Leo, all of them, like my other video. Nothing going on there, right? They're just performing for you. You're listening to it. You're fucking to it. Eating to it. Working out to it, right? Nothing else going on there, right? Now I'm going to put a foot in the ass of all those people who call urine and gross and are afraid of it. Because when you do that, you ignore me. I am ruled by Venus, the morning star, Phosphorus in Greek. You ignore all Tauruses, all Libras, and all Pisces, where my badass bitch is. And we're coming for you. Yeah. Is that a threat, Jay? No, it's a fact. I'm not coming for you physically, metaphysically. I'm not from here. I ain't no fucking body. You're being tricked right now. I am an orb. You've seen many of them in my videos. My 2 recent videos, I manifested Cancer, constellation, it's very clear, and Saturn and Libra and Venus, one shot across the screen. You can watch them. Drink from your own temple. Exactly. I love my chat room. Now let's sew it all together. I am the fastest connector you'll ever meet. I'm faster than Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, your track star fucker, your NASCAR people, your spaceship people. I am light speed. With my brain, this is Jeet Kune Do for your truth, honey. What the? Yeah. Okay. You tough guys, chill out, man. You can do all that shit physically. I am not in a body, honey. I have evidence of getting out of this. I can talk circles around your fucking hands, in your mouth, in your body. Yeah, you tough shit. I was talk to you directly, just punching you with the word of light. If you will change, you will. Because I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to get hurt. I ain't no tough guy, but I ain't no fucking bitch either. Pardon my language. Well, I kind of am. I'm a Venus sign, so in the moon. Is he gay or is he straight? I don't know. Are you dumb or are you smart? Are you sick or are you healthy? Are you fat or are you skinny? Not my chat room. I'm a nightmare for most of you. Where is he going with this? I don't understand. He's so pretentious. It's too fast. Why is he yelling? Why is he... Like you've never yelled. Like you've never been pretentious and arrogant and rude and backstabbed somebody and was thinking about fucking someone else while you were fucking your lover. Ah, yeah, hi. Yeah, yes, you were. It's okay. Relax. You took Viagra. Okay. I've been there. Yes. From my ex-wife who was a hoe. It's okay. But Leo, too. Freaky bitch. Man, the minute she got a job in England and I helped her get a dance job in England, she was fucking the entire dance company behind my back. And I was trying to make it work with her. Didn't cheat on her. We had some sexual issues because she was always complaining, and I got tired, And so I started watching porn, which is not good either and healthy, but I was draining my energy because this woman wanted to complain and complain and complain and complain. No positive energy. And then when we would fuck, it was awkward because she was always negative. So she left where I was in Switzerland dancing to go to England. And she fucked the entire company. Well, I'm exaggerating. But basically, I saw her kiss a guy in the lips in front of me. I was like, whoa. I'm like, okay, now the cheek I know is one thing, but damn. I mean, you just kissed someone on the lips in front of me. And I couldn't walk. My career was over. No wonder why I had some dick problems. My hip was broken. I couldn't walk. Do the math. Your lower chakras, your hip bone, and your testicles, and your fucking libido are the same. If you're having pain down there and swollen, of course you're going to have a hard time performing. Get it? However, I did drain my energy. That wasn't helping, but I was suffering. And what'd she do in return? She fucking cheated on me. I still loved her. I even shook the hand of the guy she fucked. This is me. Oh, yes, I did. I said, how are you, sir? Oh, yeah, it's not his fault. I mean, shit, get your, look, I did it. I did it. I did. I've been that guy. So, you know what I mean? My woman, I'm gonna do beat his ass with a broken hip. We're in a dance company, a well-known, we're in downtown London. It was called Rambert Dance Theater. Look that company up. I got her a job there. Yeah, I helped her out because I still loved her, even after she cheated on me. This is who you're talking to. So, of course, I got Viagra because she wanted that dick, right? Because that guy was giving it to her. Of course he was. They weren't, this guy, you know, he's not married to you. He's known to be fucking everyone in the company. I've heard about it. I used to be that guy. So I'm like, okay, get your pussy. You feel me? So I said, okay, I'm going to get some Viagra. This is going to blow your goddamn mind. Now check this shit out. I went from Switzerland, losing my job with no health care. Had 4,000 francs from all the years I danced there, only to help my wife and to work it out in England. I'm in London with this money, giving her money for rent and helping her buy food, walking with a limp, listening to her talk about this guy that she'd fuck. And I'd listen to her and I'd be like, Then she felt bad about it. So of course I'm like, well, I better get some Viagra. So I want to, because I loved her. It wasn't to fucking be a dick, guys, right? I loved her. I did. I wanted to make it work. What would you do, right? So I was having problems with my body. So watch this. This is how powerful you and I are. This relates to Venus. This is only a Venus sign can do this. I had no health insurance, guys. Do you hear me? You only get Viagra if you have health care. Do you hear me? You have to have a prescription, honey. You have to have a doctor go to your dick and say, oh, yeah, you got some issues. This is what Jay did. I was desperate. I was like, God, I want to fuck my wife because she seems to like that. So what does Jay do? No health insurance. I'm in England, right? Got a passport only. I was able to travel. So I'm walking downtown. I see a pharmacy. Yeah, it was a place where you can get prescriptions to get shit. Okay? So I walk in. I was nervous, looking for Viagra. Okay? No healthcare in England. I'm American and of color. Watch this. So I go to the window of the lady and I say, excuse me, miss, hi. She's like, oh, how are you doing? I said, oh, hi, my name is Jay. I said, I'm in a very unique predicament. I was honest. I said, with my wife, I said, I'm having some issues. I said, I don't have any health care. I don't have a prescription. I said, but I have had it when I was in Switzerland. And I'm here now trying to work out things with my wife. I'm desperate. And I'm trying to get some Viagra. And I just put it all out there. I just said, fuck it, Jay, just see what happens. She listened to me, dude. And she goes to me, well, normally, and I'm like, I wouldn't do this, but I like you. And she gave me a prescription without a doctor to get Viagra to fuck my wife. Pardon my language. In which we still fought after. So it wasn't about the sex. Okay? Do you understand me? Because even the guy she had an affair with got tired of her. So it's like, do you see where I'm going here? Listen, I should write a book. It's a real story. I was in London. Broken. No dance career. No insurance. Just a bunch of money and a passport. Getting Viagra with no prescription. And I mean like good Viagra. Not this shit the porn stars give you, the porn stores and, you know, like goat weed and shit like that. Like the actual prescribed high dosage That thing gonna get up real quick. Okay. Now, parental advisory. I am not my dick. I am not. This is years ago before I woke up, guys. This is almost like 10 years ago. Okay. I did that. I consider that a fucking achievement. And God bless that woman for being compassionate, because she was like, damn. She's like, wow, she could even hear my chronic pain. She was like, I feel something. I'm going to give you this. She could have got fired. Okay. What up, Look Within? Am I happy or sad? I'm both worlds. I'm negative, positive, like you. There is no just one thing. You're always going to be, you can't have happy without sad. You can't have sad without happy. You can't have life without death, or death without life, right? So most folks don't understand this. This is why they're suffering. They're trying so hard to commit to one thing that they forget it's okay to be in that moment but you're not the body. David, there's no chemical solution for a spiritual problem. Of course, exactly. It was this and the heart. I mean, I didn't know that back then. I wasn't woke yet. Woke. Okay. Now, back to Venus, the goddess of sex. Speaking of which, this is what your urine is, honey. There's your phosphorus. Morning star, Venus, Aphrodite to Orion. All right. I'm going to keep repeating this. Okay. Now, they are not going to figure my heat out. I can feel no change. They've been down there for an hour. In fact, let me call my guy real quick. Let me see what's up. Let me just call this dude. See if he's still even down there. Hey, I'm sorry to bug you, man. I just wanted to know if you were still down there. That's all. Okay. Okay. All right. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, go ahead. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Well, okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you. All right. Peace. Bye. They couldn't figure it out, so they have to replace the pump. And he just told me the landlord gave him a hard time about replacing it because he spent all this money. He's an alpha male. So they couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to have no heat tonight. Well, I have 62 degrees of heat, which when it's freezing outside, not great. But you know what? I got a space heater. It's, you know what I mean? I could be homeless. I could be dead. Right. You know what I mean? I could have terminal cancer, for God's sake. It's okay. It's okay. But it's not really. But you see, I'm going here. This is the life I'm living. This is what's made me wake up. These kinds of fucking people I've dealt with my whole life in ballet, in the hip hop world, you name it, everywhere. With sex, with women, with the drug world, okay? All of it, the world of God and religion and organized shit. That's how they treat me. So what do? You move, you run away. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I'm going to put my space heater on. I have some shungite beside it. Now, a very important message for you. Before I show you, hold on, wait. Before I do this, if you have a problem like this, and you might, and you will, if you have to use a radiation poisoning from your fucking wall, you need to have this shit in your house ASAP. Okay? You need to have this dirt pissed on every day, rocks right here. You need to have that. It's omitting that whole place gently smells like urine, not heavy, gentle. It's like an incense. You understand? Potpourri. So the frequency you're getting from that shit, that will help to balance it out and calm down that radiation, I would believe. It makes a Taurus feel. I'm a fucking genius. So I prepared myself for failure. And I had no idea what I was doing. I said, hey, why don't we just pee on rocks and dirt, put on a blanket, let it soak in there, let it age, lie on it, So when you're fucking watching TV and your Wi-Fi is going nuts and you're plugging that in, you're charging that bullshit and you're radiating shit. What an epic Lego warrior. You have the protection of Venus. Radiation cannot fuck with Venus. She made radiation. They use her energy to poison you. So you have to use her back from your dick or your vagina. Relax, you have one. And if you don't, you're still beautiful. And if you are they or them, okay. Relax. Now, urine and feces are a good source of phosphorus. I'm going to show this because every time I show this, it's in a different setting and it will blow your mind so you know who Orion is. Because Orion and Aphrodite relate. Now, I'm going to blow your mind. You think it's gross? So when you get radiation poisoning, you'll be calling me right away. By the way, I've been having headphones, Walkman, Discman, radios, you name it, cassette players, all low frequency radiation, still radiation, speakers. I'm a rapper. You're in the studio. Yeah, you rappers, microphones. I've been doing that my whole life. Okay? Ballet dancer, same thing. You go into a room with those bug lights. Those lights are not good for you. And they're just beaming on you all day. I've been doing that for 48 years. And how do I look? I look like China porcelain. Look at my skin. I'm not bragging. I'm 48. Nothing can break this. This is why I have to deal with these motherfuckers. Because they can see it in me. They want to make it hard for me because they're sucking and they have crow's feet and they have acne. Nothing and hemorrhoids and fat bellies. And they used to be ripped, but now they're fat and going to McDonald's, making 6 fucking figures. I know people who make 5 figures that still go to McDonald's and complain about it. 5 figures. Seriously. And complaining about, it used to be only $5. Now it's 20. You dumbass, you're killing yourself. You have enough money to get good food and grow the food. But you don't have to eat. Stop eating. Absorb your minerals. Lie on rocks. They're full of minerals. Now, urine and feces, once again, are a good source of phosphorus, honey. You have nowhere to go. If you think it's gross, you're gross. You are a hater of yourself. Bars. That's Venus worship there. Now, what is your Jesus Christ saying in Revelation 2:16? Once again, I got to go there. I have not met one Christian ever, not one good saved Christian that knows that verse. Not one. I have to mention to them because they go, oh, astrology. And I'm like, really? Revelation 2:16, what's that about? It's in the Torah. It's in the old version and the new King James version, sweetheart. The Hebrew and the Greek version. I don't give a fuck. Everyone's decoding the Bible, but they're missing Venus. Oh, it's a real story. The flood happened. And yeah, great. How about Venus made it happen, bitch? She fell from the heavens and tried to kill you all. Did you know that? Meteorite. You know what Moldavite is? Moldavite was a fallen meteorite. Go to Superman. I'm not playing with you, man. Go to the Superman movie. How did he end up on Earth? Didn't he crash into a farm? Hi, right? From space. And the green thing, what's it, kryptonite? Makes him weak. That's to fuck you up. That's to get you to not like gemstones. It's simple. It's perfect. It's to get you to not get your truth. That's Moldavite. The kryptonite, dude, is Moldavite. Or emerald. Venus rules both of those. Take your pick. Anything green is her. Why do you think cows eat green grass, honey? Duh. Oh, but they don't know astrology. They don't speak English. But they can feel astrology. They embody astrology far more than you and I do. Wow. I'm blowing your mind and putting it right back together again. A lot of you need to be spanked in a good way. Spank me, hit me. And a lot of you are got some freaky ass sexual energy in the bedroom, don't you? But then when you're out of the bedroom, you're all prudish and shit. Not my chat room. You're all tight and shit and like worrying about what I'm doing. I shouldn't do that. But wait, what about what you do? And by the way, nothing personal. But I guarantee you, if you ain't freaky, you ain't pleasing your lover. So stop being prudish. I know when you get in that bedroom, you just lie there like, oh, that's great. Intellectuals. Oh, let me just theorize about how many times you just came on me and part of me, and oh, how many orgasms I just had, and oh, I didn't have any really, but oh, no, you're like, yeah, let me get in there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna toss your salad. And parental advisory, guys, relax. Okay, pinch my nipple, slap my ass. Remember what happened to that? Now all of a sudden you're all, oh, spiritual. Relax. Relax. That dark side, the demon side is okay. It's not all evil. That's a part of your truth. You can't be a goody two shoes. Hi, raw vegans and even urine therapists. And some of them are way too fucking like health conscious. I had a urine therapist. Listen, this is hilarious. Well, I'm a nightmare for all of you. And I'm going to address the urine channel because I'm going to share this video on a urine page. Very good people, most of them, on Facebook. However, I had an idiot when I showed this picture that I'm now doing this and peeing on it. This idiot said this. And I understand. The idiot said this. Oh, do you have plaster in your walls? You got plaster and shit in there? Yeah, plaster in the walls. That just takes away all the energy from all that. You can't really do any grounding with plaster in your walls. That's what they told me. It would have been better to say radiation poisoning. They mentioned plaster in my. I'm like, you dumbass. How many people have houses, okay, that are made of copper only? None. Plaster, where you see pots of plants with dirt and plastic, and the fucking plant grows beautifully with plaster. So I answered this idiot by saying, oh, well, what do you call organite? You know, organite, the thing that's made of all kinds of minerals. You can put it against your 5G radiation. This is organite at its most precious form, from the dirt, untouched by man, only feet walking on it. You understand me? This idiot. So I responded by saying, I have made my own version of organite, which repels everything you just said. Silenced. They had nothing to say because they're so health conscious. They're so urine therapy. They're so flat earth. I've had flat earthers attack me. Oh yes, flat earthers, because I bring in astrology and they're like, what, I'm like, dumbass, your flat earth is in the middle of flat disk stars. You might want to know the stars around her. Jesus is literally urine, and you're number 2, honey. Right down there, Morning Star. Now, if you think Lucifer is one thing, you have been sorely mistaken. You call it devil worship astrology, Christians and Catholics. I'm going to put a foot in that assumption. Because I am the Morning Star. I am more Christian than you because I acknowledge the creator. You only read the book your way. You only hear the preacher your way. The guru, your way. The rabbi, your way. Yahweh. You didn't see all the details. And then my dumb ass comes up in there with my dirty mouth and I drop a bomb on you with Venus and Morning Star. And you're like, relax. Relax. Fallen star. Your urine is that. It falls out of your balls. Your balls are the balls of Uranus that get castrated by fucking Kronos. Uranus makes your testicles, honey, and your anus. It must be, honey. Where'd your anus come from? Both men and women have it. And men who are homophobic, if your woman likes anal, you're a little bit gay, sweetheart. It's okay, honey. An anus is an anus, isn't it? I mean, I'm making sense, right? And listen, have your sex. I don't care. Anyone can come here. But you got a lot of confused motherfuckers. It's an abomination. Although I like it in the ass on occasion and a tossed salad and my left nipple and my right ear licked and then, some horse doo-doo on my foot when I jerk off. I'm like, guys, it's okay. Relax. Stop hiding. And being only a truther. Hi, urine therapy. And I'm not dissing it, but I've been attacked on that page a lot. And Flat Earth. You all will get it. Scholarly. I'm not no tough guy. I don't got time. I got chronic pain. I can't walk. The fuck? I do it. I do it spiritually to you. I'll send an orb to your house. Hi. Oh, I thought it was dust. It's okay. You want your body? It was for you, honey. You just relax. I'm not a black magic person. I could be. You're lucky I'm not, because I would destroy everything on Earth. And Venus almost did that. Yeah? It's called Firestarter. Drew Barrymore. You better fucking wake up. That's about Venus and a cataclysm that happened in the heavens. Your Moldavite was made by a fallen star. Look it up. All of your ancestors have a painting or depiction of something falling from the earth, from the heavens, and fucking up Earth and then rebirthing her. And now you have amnesia. You forgot what you were doing back in the day because of Venus. It's very simple. Jay, what is Lucifer? Jay, make history. Jay, keep on kicking ass with your low views and YouTube taking it down. That's okay. And no heat in your apartment and alpha males who are really good in bed, good at hunting deer, but they can't seem to figure out how to make my house orgasm. They can't figure out how to make my heater orgasm. And when I go home and I get the protein, hey honey, I'm ready. Watch the game. But you can't fix a heater. This is your fucking world. Bad karma. I'm the last person on earth that anyone wants to fuck with. And I don't mean in a tough guy manner. I have orbs visiting me. I've given birth to things you can't kill. I don't know where they go when they flow around me. I don't. I have no control over it. So it's very, very, very important to understand that with me. Do you understand me? I have done something with light out of my mouth. Watch the videos. I am grateful for it. I am not better than you, but I am unique. And I have evidence of it. Your scientists only have data and green fucking screen and Photoshop. Okay? And needles and pills and measurements. Took a long time to make me. You know how many deaths I've had? And I'm still dying. This is another version. But back in the day, the other version of me could have been a female version of me. My past life, I had to go through shit like this. But I will rise. And these men now, that this is their first day, they realized, oh my God, I'm not so perfect. I have all this money and all this know-how, and I can survive in the wilderness, and I have the hunter-gatherer, but there's something that I didn't know. This guy's apartment does not work. Wow. I educated them. I am their light worker. I have compassion for my landlord, but a foot in that ass. He was raised that way. He will suffer. And I don't want him to. But when he does, I'll do a ritual to heal him. Because I'm part of the reason why he's suffering, because he fucked with Venus. Oh, but astrology is pseudoscience, and yeah, all that magic, all that Harry Potter shit, right? And Star Wars, and Battlestar, even astrology, Galactica, Gal, goddess, honey. It's all female. You Christians who call he God, he, ha, 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 it's not a he, bitch. The zero makes the dick. I'm going to say it again in numbers. The zero is the vagina, honey. The empty space makes the one, and then the two. So if you think about it technically, there's a goddess making your dick. It must be. But for you alpha males, technically, a circle is two bent straight lines. So did a man do that? Doesn't really matter, does it? But you go too far with your man is God. God is man, and he. Hee-haw. You're a donkey, honey. You've missed your goddess love. And that's why when you're going to your bedroom there, you're giving your woman some love. She's faking it, man. But she'll love you because you got a good job. You're a landlord. That can't fix heat, but you own property. You're a failure. Accept it. You're still beautiful. I have compassion for you. You failed. How do you fix that failure? When you're in school, if you fail, is it over? You can get an A and a B, right? The next time? Get back in the ring, bitch. It's my landlord. Step it up. Viagra man, hunter-gatherer, homophobe. Yeah. I'm a nightmare. Don't Don't ever have anyone homophobic around me. Venus made the gay people. Be careful. Uranus gave birth to Aphrodite, Venus. Your anus, where you like it, if you're gay, it's okay, is Venus worship. Okay? Like it or not. Here's your Lucifer. It's complicated. Read Satan, Venus, Jesus. It's all there. And Diana. Where are you going to go now? An hour and 15. You're watching all these documentaries and reading books and going to Israel, and going to Palestine, going to India, Thailand. Great, great. Africa, trying to find yourself. Stay where you are. It's in your balls. You're a light body. They're fucking with you by having you think you are a geographical person. No. Something made Earth. What made Earth made you, and it happened in a flow. A rock was stoned, they skipped the stone, and blip, 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 blip. Creatures, not Darwinism, not Big Bang, nope. A ripple, torus field. Trying to figure it out, the creator. Trying to figure it out, insects. Trying to figure it out, animals. Trying to figure it out, different kinds of dirt. Trying to figure it out, different kinds of jellyfish that know how to come back to life from dead. I'm going to show you what that motherfucker is. And I'm addressing that comment to Michael J. White. You know who that is? The black alpha, very good martial artist, black man, but seems to think that size, being bigger, right? He's a big black, very good fighter now. I don't know how to fight. I'm strong myself. I do tree flu and shit, but I ain't gotten into no fights, so I respect you. When you talk a little bit too much shit, you people who think that if you're big, you couldn't stand a chance against me because I weigh more than you. Think about it. Really? How about a scorpion, sweetheart? Right? Just go watch Vlad TV and type in Michael J. White. Beautiful man. Good actor. Once again, no disrespect to the talent, but he said some shit that I'm like, this is some alpha bullshit. I'm big. Bruce Lee couldn't knock out Mike Tyson. He said this because of weight. Then how do you explain a scorpion? Michael J. White or whoever, MMA people, right? With your weight class. It's a caste system. It's casteist to have a weight division. You should all be mixing it up. Mixed martial arts. You should have an anorexic person who's real loose with a big steroid motherfucker. Okay, great. You know Kimbo Slice? Wonderful. Kimbo Slice. That one, MMA, boxing guy. You want to know why he had a fucking heart attack? Fucking steroids. I looked it up. Okay. Is Michael J. White on steroids? He looks awfully swole in Hollywood. Look him up. Beautiful black man. He was in Batman with Christian Bale and Heath Ledger. Oh, I like to attack gently. See, I'm a different kind of martial artist. I'm Professor X. I will sit here and whoop your ass with words. So, Michael J. White, thank you for the hearts. You tough guys. How do you deal with a scorpion then? Explain that. Are you faster than a scorpion's bite? I guarantee you'll go down in a second and die. And it weighs much less than you. Hi. Bruce Lee can't knock out Mike Tyson. Interesting. Bruce Lee was punching bags that weighed like 400 pounds. And the shit was flying. Well, I believe he was the real fighter. Some of you truthers, come on, man. You got to use talent. Bruce Lee was the real deal. I've seen some shit, and there's a lot of motherfuckers that saw him fight for real, got their ass whooped. Oh, yeah. He was not an actor. This motherfucker was a street fighter. So, yes, he was one of these. Okay, yes. But once again, you stop there, and then you go too far, and you only do this, and you're like, yeah, that's evil. Motherfucker, you don't know what else this person was doing. Diana. Who's Diana? She's mentioned in your Lucifer. Take a wild guess who Diana is. Michael J. White also, I'm sorry, I have to go back on him. Michael J. White said that Evander Holyfield, one of the greatest heavyweight boxers, has skinny legs, And because he has skinny legs, is not as fit and couldn't go with Muhammad Ali and last because of his skinny legs. This is alpha male talk. Once again, relax. Muhammad Ali was a great fighter. He had big legs. Okay, great. No problem. But let's relax. Motherfucker, what do you call a giraffe? Look it up right now. A giraffe would whoop a gorilla's ass. Do you know why? Height. Okay, they got some muscle mass, but skinny ass legs, honey. Skinny. They got stick legs, and they stomp their prey with thin anorexic legs. Okay, gotta be careful with these goddamn people and their alpha, like my landlord. You go too far, man. You've made so much money. You're getting all this pussy. You're getting all these chances. You should just be humble. Great. Close your mouth when it comes to stuff like this. If you don't know for a fact what you're saying, shut up. And that goes for famous people, truthers, even me. But I can back up what I'm saying. And I ain't no tough guy. But you tough guys, what's up with you, man? You talk too much shit. Disrespectful. I've seen little men in ballet, little muscular dude, even skinny actually, with no muscles. Look at the kickboxers. I mean ballerinas even, anorexic, that could jump as high as me. Yup. Thank you for the hearts. That could jump as high as me, had stamina, could do turns and shit, anorexic. They're my fucking heroes. But hey, listen, honey, you ain't gotta hurt yourself. You keep your body. You don't need no fake tits. That's the alpha male fucker making you think you gotta be sexy. Fuck them. You cut your titty off because of Artemis. Artemis cut off her tit to be a real good archer. Look it up. So, because you go by your chest. She cut in one breast, the part where the arm releases. It's a metaphor. It's where breast cancer comes from. Look up Artemis cutting off her breast. A lot of you women don't know your symbols, but you're waiting for a Michael J. White, landlord with property and money, and Viagra and needles, and all kinds of wrong information about size and power, because they're so powerful. But they forgot about the scorpion. Do you know what else can kill a gorilla? A fucking black mamba serpent that has really no muscle mass. It's just one long tendon. Do you know that? Michael J. White? I'd love to see this asshole fight a snake, a python. I'd love to see it. Just, a cobra, a king cobra. Let's see how fast you are then. He says smaller than you, right? It's on the ground. You can't walk. I'd love to see Michael J. White with his fast lightning speed knock out a king cobra. Yeah, and look him up. Beautiful man. But again, great fighter. Paid his dues. But on Vlad TV, I'm coming after you. I'm for the little people because I got skinny legs. And I guarantee you, Michael J. White, you cannot do ballet with that body. A lot of big niggas, big motherfuckers, they tire out in the ring of boxing because they're so fucking big. You'll watch Kimbo Slice. After a while, right? Of course, because they have too much mass and protein. Think about it. If you're paper light, like a gazelle, probably go longer and get more blows in there. Maybe not one knockout with one punch. Several will take to get it done because you're flexible and you're slender, like a slug. Even a bullet is called a slug. And it's smaller than you, but a slug will suck your blood, Michael J. White, in your sleep. And it's smaller than you. It has no muscle mass like you do. I'm not from here, honey. I'm talking about humans, man, because you're selfish and you're limited. When you acknowledge warriors, you should acknowledge your insects because they gave birth to mantis kung fu, monkey kung fu. Yeah, yes or no? Don't fuck around here. Where did it come from? They were watching yoga, watching babies and animals do shit. Yes or no? And even sex, honey. They taught you how to fuck. Of course, the first human didn't know what they were doing. Who's Diana J? Relax, you're getting hot. Yeah. I'm tired of alpha males, but I love you. It's the moon in your Lucifer, in your Phosphorus, with your Venus, honey. She's Artemis, by the way, too. Ha ha. Now I'm going to blow your goddamn mind. That's Jesus. Appease is Jesus. You better wake up. Nowhere to go. Artemis, huh? Artemis killed Orion by accident. Oh, and she was much smaller than him too, by the way. Michael J. White. Oh, that's mythology though, right? There's not a female that knows how to fight that could take your ass out with your big ass bulky muscles, right? Apparently, a female invented Wing Chun Kung Fu for that issue that he was talking about. It's not the size. It's knowing what part of your body to hit with a certain amount of energy to put you out. It's energy. It's simple. It's simple. This is why the scorpion is so good. It knows exactly where to bite you in that point that will get your organs, all of them in one bite. Do you understand me? A lion has got to bite you several times, rip you apart, right? You're like dying slow. No, scorpion. What up, Brent H? Pardon me. Am I not on fire? This is for all you women up in here too, who had sweaty ass alpha males trying to hit on you and bumping and grinding on you, and you were like, yeah, right? This is for you. Okay? And you men too, that had an alpha female. Come on, get it up. Get it up. Come on, you better fuck me. There are women that are like that. Don't be a pussy, be a man. Get it up. Maybe talk to me with some kind of gentle, you know what I mean? Like value. Just get it up. Get it up. Okay, I got it up. And now you still fucking go over there. You fuck so-and-so. You fuck so-and-so because I was so good. Now you want another hit. It's like crack cocaine. You understand me? It doesn't matter. You have to love this. That's all. And love this, honey. That's all. It's simple. It's simple shit. A lot of you forgot that. Artemis cut off one of her breasts. Compassion for breast cancer. You had archers that cut off one breast, honey. Why is that? To be a better archer? Why? Now that is a fucking gangster. Never mind you alpha males and your tough shit. Okay, that's a woman did that. Yeah, 100. Oh yes, you better respect your lady. God damn it. And you ladies out there who are a little too fast and trying to be sexy, slow down. Just slow down, all right? Damn. You better get back your fucking warrior. Because you made fighting. You invented MMA. MMA is ma'am. M-A-M, honey. But size, right? And muscle and protein. And yeah. You have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea what any of your fighting moves come from. First of all, when I'm fighting, looks a little bit gay, right? You have to have that kind of, right? It's a combination, right? When you're getting ready, look a little bit gay to me, right? You're loosening up, right? And then you get out. Yeah, it's called the woman energy first, and then the alpha male. Shakti and Shiva, not just alpha muscle pound for pound. I'm hitting a bag, I'm kicking it, spinning around, I'm competing and getting a trophy. And that gives me the fucking right to say that, yeah, size, you got to be. Mike Tyson could never get knocked out by Bruce Lee. He was too small. They're different sizes. Did you see what Bruce Lee did to Bolo in Enter the Dragon? Bolo is a big motherfucker. Go to that movie and watch an interview with the actor. They actually had a real fight on set. Because Bolo is a real martial artist as well. Big motherfucker. He's been in Bloodsport, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Very beautiful, big dude, right? Huge. This guy has talked about Bruce Lee's speed and his power. Okay? But Mike Tyson, right? Okay. He's a badass, don't get me wrong. But, Okay, so here's your archer, right? Hunger Games. Let's see Artemis. Was she an archer? Her and Orion were lovers? Here she is with the moon. Okay. All right. Okay. I believe she has 2 titties here, but she cut off one, guys. Okay, she did. Thank you for the 100s. That's you, women. This one can take out a Michael J. White. Hey, Michael J. White, what about someone with weapons who's smaller than you? Trained in the art of archery, which is also a part of martial arts, and swords. They're just, maybe they're good at throwing a ninja star at you. Well, how fast are you then? But you're bigger. Gotta be careful with the shit you talk. And I ain't no fucking kung fu dude. I wouldn't want any part of that. I've been a dancer. Dancing is also martial arts. It's an art with the body. Yes or no? I was that. So I can talk my shit. And I was very good at it. You can look me up, JheRussell. Just Google me and then ballet or dance. You'll find some shit. You'll find videos of me doing shit you can't do. Not battling. It's okay. I'd love to see Michael J. White on one leg do a pirouette and turn on one leg, all that fucking bulky ass muscle. He'll fall on his ass. He has no balance, really. Just Muay Thai, right? Aikido, whatever the fuck. And Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, boxing. Yeah, hey, calm down. Go to the Nutcracker. Act 2, the last pas de deux. I'd love to see you dance the Cavalier and dance on one leg, holding a female over your head and shit. I did all that, sweetheart. Splitting your legs in the air and spinning around. Maybe you can do that because you get, okay. But I guarantee you, it'll give him a hard time, ballet. Okay? Big man. I've seen a lot of big men struggle with ballet. Your best dancers, lean, skinny, not too bulky. Yes. But there were some that had big ass legs. I've seen dancers, Asians, Japanese, with no muscle tone, jump higher than me and turn better. Why? Light. They were light bodies. Relax, honey. You have been tricked. These are agents creating your hunter-gatherer myth. Hi, Jeff Bezos. What does Amazon mean? I mean Joe Biden or Joaquin and Boaz, the Pillars of Freemasonry, or Jungle Book letters? You think it's a fucking game? Truther? Not going far enough? Thank you for the hearts. I am a hero for my people in here. They've been hungry for this way of thinking because we're all stuck. I am not stuck up. I will pull over for the one with the booger in the nose, nigga. I will pull over for the one that has vomit on their chest and urine and doo-doo stains. And I'll say, are you okay? You need help? You're still human. And I will learn from them. They will become my guru, the one you walk right by, saying they were too skinny, too small. And that muscle mass is way more effective in the fucking ring of truth. I'm a nightmare for you. You see it in my eyes. I'm sitting in cold apartment that I feel hot. I feel the fire of Venus regardless. Hi, Jeff Bezos. Amazon, right? I wonder what it means in etymology. I don't eat protein. I don't got muscle mass, really. I mean, I'm cut, right? You see my body. You know what it is. But I ain't got bulk and protein, and right? I get knocked out real fast, right? I don't know. I lie on shit like this all day, though. So I don't know. Is that? Hey, by the way, muscle mass, right? These dumbasses. Watch this. One more point about muscle mass. Look very carefully at this rock. Is it big or is it small? Okay. I am bigger than it, aren't I? I am not harder than it. Now, you have men that can break this in half. Not many can do that. But it will still be a stone, and it will break into pieces, hard pieces, meaning you can't really demolish this. This is a solid thing that's smaller than you that can fuck your head up if I throw it at you. Right? As big as you are, this tiny David and Goliath might knock you out. Right? Cut the shit, alpha male. And eat more popsicles. Relax. Just chill out. Take yourself too seriously with your fucking cologne and your events. Jesus Christ. Your event should be Venus. What does Amazon mean, Jeff Bezos? I have no idea. This just... Read the whole thing. Take your time. Female. Slow it down. Go all the way down here, and it says one breast. Burned off one breast. Amazons. Your Amazon is not what you think it is if you're working for it. You need to wake it up, guys and girls. It's very simple. I am not from here. I am here to make you uncomfortable in a good way. It's a different kind of discomfort you feel with me because you're going to have a lot of ahas, but you're going to hate me for it because I'm going to fuck up what you thought you knew. But you should appreciate that, but most of you can't. And this is why I'll be single for the rest of my life. Because a lot of you women, compassion, want to control. Because you've been taught to be alpha. Go out there and get it. Because it's hard for you. No, they fuck with you there. Thank you for the hearts. They lied to you. You are compassion. You are nurturing. That is strength, guys. After every war, where'd the men go that were all fucked up and amputated? To mama, crying. And mama like, it's okay, honey. Yes, you know this. Their wife, their daughter, and they calm down. That's power. And this one probably murdered a whole bunch of innocent people. But then that little girl or the mama or grandma, that's what power is. That goes beyond size, Michael J. White, and what you're talking about, sweetheart, or whoever you might be. Because when you're on social media and the internet and you say some fucking wrong shit, I'm going to correct that in the name of Venus, the goddess, and the moon. Now, Michael J. White is a Scorpio. I am a Taurus. Interesting combo. We are yin and yang. Funny how I mentioned the scorpion stinging him, didn't I? Look him up. He was in Batman. Christian Bale. Handsome black guy. Sure. Great. Good body. Once again, great fighter. But talks a lot of shit. You go too far. You ego. You get too good. Get too much money. Too much pussy. What happens? I was that way too. When I was a dancer, doing good, getting awards, getting good reviews, right? And then you get injured, and then you get stung by the scorpion. Your scorpion could be not an injury. It could be realizing you were wrong about something, and someone said something, and they fucking embarrassed you at one point, like David and the fucking Goliath. It takes 1 point to put down a big-ass giant. Did you know that? What David and Goliath's about. It's not a physical fight. It's metaphysical. I can say one word that'll put you into tears and put you down with all your muscles and your hundreds of pounds and your MMA skills or whatever you are, whatever you might be, a Navy fucking SEAL, you're a marathon runner. Great. You are none of that shit. Humble yourself. You're a light body in an illusion, opening your mouth, thinking that you know what's going on, and you don't. Because you actually are in a body that is disguising the light that makes you. So you're actually lying in skin. And so I'm not from here, man. Fuck around with your goddamn bullshit. I go through way too much. I work, so I will do this with 10 views, no problem. 50 views, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I will come back. Because I make you uncomfortable. I make you question yourself. I make you think about the sexual, I'm the first one to say, I know a lot of you think about someone else when you're fucking. Thank you for and that's the truth. And it's okay, right? But that's truth. You fantasizing to get it up about somebody else with your partner. It's okay, dude. She's doing the same thing and so are you. You still love each other. It's okay. It's just a game. You aren't the body. It's a game. I've done it. And I still love my partner when I had it. And I was a good partner. But I don't need to be in a business. I'm going to be single forever. Now, speaking about women. Now, I love women. And before I get into your jellyfish that's defeating death, I'm going to show you there is no death. There's a jellyfish that's tiny as fuck, has no muscle mass, is all electric, and will sting and whoop the ass out of a Michael J. White and a Mike Tyson because it can come back to life and it can expand upon its life and be immortal. Women. Most of us men were raised on Playboy, and I'm not proud of this. porn, Penthouse, and Hustler magazine. Okay? Just fact. And Porky's movies. Remember Porky's? Those movies in the 80s? The Peeping Tom? Yeah? Uh-huh. Okay. Why are there love scenes in movies? And my mom would take me to the movies, and whenever there was a love scene, I would get nervous. I was going to get hard because my mom was there, and I'm like, this is weird. Right? It's like, it's awkward. Okay, so it's okay. Women, listen to me very carefully. You're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. You like your body. You should. But here's the issue I have. I'm seeing a lot of woke, and I mean a lot of woke women that know Santos Bonacci, that know flat earth, that know astrology, urine therapy, take your pick, crystals, deep shit. A lot of you know this stuff. And you're woke, reptilians, Illuminati, you know it. Yeah, you can do yoga. But I noticed something very similar to your behavior to women who are asleep. Take a wild guess what it is, chat room. Chat room, take a wild guess as to what I'm going to say these women have in common with females who are asleep. And it's nothing personal. Take a wild guess. I'm going to wait and see if anyone responds to see what they say about what I'm going to say. Because this is love. This is love, but it's a fact. What's the one thing females that are woke have in common with ones that are asleep? What are they doing on social media? Just take a wild guess. For the most part, you look at it. What do you think I'm going to say? Take a wild guess. What am I going to say? And I don't care. I mean, listen, but I see your shit. I check all y'all out. You know what I mean? You know, men to women. I say, yeah, it's cool. You know what I mean? I'm checking your, oh, it's so-and-so. So I'm on Facebook. I'm noticing, oh, you have all these friends I have in common. I'm going to go to your page and check you out. And what do I see? More than truth. Vanity. Gold medal. Big time. Wow. And I'm like, so let me slow down here. So Santos told me to raise my Christ, right? To contain my sexual energy, but to still have sex, right? So there's a bit of a gray area here now. Because a lot of the people that, you know, follow our work and are trying to wake up, they're looking like strippers. You feel me? There's a way to be sexy and not be sexy. You know what I'm saying? A long dress. Thank you. A long dress. Maybe we see a bit of your, right? But you're teasing. You're like, okay, I like that actually. I find that hotter to not really see everything. That's cool. You feel what I'm saying? But no, I'm seeing thong, ass cheeks, nipples, pubic hair, basically. You know, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, but then I see all their friends are Santos Bonacci and flat earthers. You see where I'm going here? And they're single. So here's my point. I love you. Do your thing, boo-boo. But here's the problem with that. We've been raised on Playboy, Penthouse, lust. What is that going to do for most men? But want you in a way that you're not going to want them. You will, yeah, I had to go there. Sexual harassment, unacceptable. Of course, rape, of course, unacceptable. However, a lot of your young ladies, they go out to the club with the other girls that are hot and fast, and they aren't, but they want to fit in. And what happens to the weak ones that hang out with the other guys who are alpha, like Michael J. White? I'm not calling him a rapist, but see where I'm going here? They get hurt because they didn't realize their beauty is within. It's subtle. It's the outline. Okay? It's the outline of you. You don't got to show everything. And another good point. If I can't have it, I'm a single man. Okay? It's like this. Remember that reference? It's like being in a cage with a lion and holding a lamb chop. What's gonna happen? The lion, you could be a great person too. You could be a Hare Krishna person. You could never have cursed, never have ejaculated either, never did anything wrong. But there you are. What's that lion gonna do when you dangle the pork chop in front of you? It's gonna rip your fucking throat in half and get the pork chop. I'm not saying to be violent here. This is a metaphor. This is a metaphor. Relax. I am not violent, but I believe in self-defense. You women on social media that are woke, what's up? And if I approach you like that kind of dude, I used to be that guy. Like, oh, damn, girl. Wow. You look beautiful. Your breasts, I like how that bikini you're wearing, your stomach. I like the legs. If I do all of that, what would you do? Oh, no, I'm a goddess. And no, I'm the Christ and crystals. And I'm going to believe tomorrow. And I'm going to the Bahamas. And I'm going to show my bum somewhere else in which I can't have it. And you're just going to dangle that pork chop in my face, which basically is the same thing as a female stripping in the fucking street. Yes, who's asleep and needs you, beautiful goddess, who's still being sexy, to chill out. You got to sacrifice that. Otherwise, go back to sleep. You feel me? It's okay. You can be a stripper. You can be the hoochie. That's great. Venus is that too. It's okay. Just be real. This is the truth. Do you understand me? You can't be fucking out with your shit and talking about the Christ and fucking, you know what I mean? And fucking and dangling in my face and then mention the Illuminati and astrology and flat earth and your nipples are in my face, but not flat earth. Your bum's in my face, but not urine therapy. You see where I'm going here? But you're all those things, but when I go to your Facebook page, it's all sex. And if I holler at you and I'm trying to get down because I'm single, you will be like, me too. He's harassing me. This is my guy. How dare you? I'm like, excuse me, sweetheart. All I said was, damn, you look good. I'm serious. Men, thank you for the 100s. Men are getting attacked today for just saying that. Or beautiful butt. Why can't I say that? You feel me? Let's keep it real. Why are you wearing tight jeans and you have a big bum bum? Why are you marketing your ass? You know, thank you for you get it. This is the truth. A lot of you females aren't being real. And when a man looks at it, you get mad. I know one personally right now. I know one personally. Beautiful. Has a man and all that. Has a boyfriend. I've seen the guy. Handsome. Okay, you feel me? But, you know, she's got the bum and okay. Bit of a street energy. All right, cool. But what is she wearing? Tight jeans. She has a big ass. Do the math. There are pants called apple bottoms designed for you to show your ass. And you're telling me I can't look at that and compliment that. You're going to go run to the police right away? Wait, what if I'm a good dude? Okay, put it this way. This is a great example. You're going to love this. Let's go to the museum, right? The museum is a bunch of naked statues of men and women. And you're looking at them. Paintings in France, the Louvre, they're all freaky. You got little fucking cupids with the ding-dongs out and, you know, the pubic hair, everything, beautiful painting. But you're looking at them. You're like, ah. But they're not going, ah, oh my God, what are you doing? No, because you're supposed to be grounded in your body enough to know that you, first of all, aren't that. And what is your intent in what you're wearing? What are you marketing? And be honest. Don't you be playing around, man. Because you will attract a lion. You will. You will attract a lion. You can retract them. Turn it down. Because I'm going to come holler at you. I'm a good-looking man. If you don't say it, and I don't say it about you, then fuck, I'm not going to wait for you to call me good-looking. Yes, I'm a good-looking man. I've worked hard for this. This is Venus that did this, the moon. No problem. Got a good body. But the minute I see another female with all that, and I go up to it, and I have all my grounded energy, they're like, I'm like, wait a minute, I thought you were woke. You see what I'm saying? You get it. Like, I thought you were woke. I'm like, you should be ready for me. You know what I mean? I thought you were waiting for me. But you run away. I was like, okay. Okay. Oh, I have to work on myself. No, that's not what it is, sweetheart, because you knew what it was from the beginning and you were advertising, and now you're all of a sudden going into the cave. Now I'm going to move on. I'm blowing your minds. I'm telling you, I am thinking the things that you're thinking and have a hard time communicating, and this is why people don't like me. And this is why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I'm going to have no children. I get it. I've already given birth to an orb. I'm okay with that. I've had some females come up in here that were into me, playing with my head in my chat room, and they're no longer here. Okay? Because of that reason. Because they were attracted to me, and they weren't honest about it. They didn't just come and talk to me about it. Send me an email. I gave my email out. You feel me? Let's talk. What do you look like? Cool, great. Let's get to know each other. I'm not just gonna hit it and quit it. You know what I mean? I'm simple shit. I'm a gentleman. But they like this. You know what I mean? The minute there's a misunderstanding, the minute there's a problem or something goes a bit awry, you're a victim now. So then you were never woke, and you ain't strong. You ain't the Amazon. You ain't the Venus yet. You are her though, but you haven't channeled her. And the lion is waiting for you. It's called the industry. It's called corporate America, the corporate world. Yeah. It's called your 9 to 5, sweetheart. Fuck around here. We sound so bitter. Ooh. No, I've had plenty of great vagina. I've had gorgeous women, beautiful women, and it was never good enough. I'll be honest, for them or for me. Because I wanted better. And I was really good at what I was doing. I was young and getting it. And they went to fuck somebody else after all those orgasms, after my big ding ding and my beautiful body and my name and dancing. Sure, they went on and fucked some. Actually, I've seen females, and this is interesting. Before I show you the jellyfish, it's immortal. This is hilarious. If you want to get into looks, it's subjective. Okay, we love all people here. It's subjective, but I've seen women fuck me, pardon my language, have sex with me when I was asleep, okay? And then the next day, I see the guy that they also fucked, and I'm like, no judgment, but I'm like, God damn. Fucked up teeth, belly and shit. No, going bald and shit, you know what I mean? It's like, it's because of trauma, right? So, are you marketing your trauma, and have you dealt with it? And are you prepared for the lion? Because not all lions are going to come and eat you, honey, for that pork chop. Some might lick your hand and say, hey, can I have that pork chop you have there? Beautiful goddess. Although I'm quite intimidating and I've got fangs and claws and I might want to, but no, I'm a different lion. Yeah. Right? The lion can be tamed. All lion tamers were females. Did you know that? Look it up right now. Women were lion tamers, not men. Small, with less muscle mass. Okay, before I show you, I'm gonna show you this. This is from Michael J. White and his bullshit with being bigger. Okay, please explain to me why women can do this. If muscle mass and being heavier than someone determines strength. Please, just please, I'm begging you. Explain this to me. I'm gonna blow your minds. And we all know a lion will tear any one of your MMAs up. And none of you got any skill to fuck with that creature. And that one doesn't even practice fighting. Did you all know that? All of your animals that you're trying to emulate, they don't actually practice. Yes, they hunt, but it's just a natural thing they can do. They're not trying to go in a dojo and, raw, I really want to kill that gazelle and fucking eat that damn elephant. Nope, they say, oh, there it is. But you humans, you have to get technique, don't you? You're missing something. You're doing too much. I'm spanking you like your mama did because you're still beautiful, but you should be sent to your room. You're grounded for a week. Now my chat room, you fucking alpha males and you alpha females and cock teasers. Pardon my language. Cock teasing is not cool, both men and women. Not cool. Please explain to me why you have this woman riding a fucking lion that would rip her head off. Hi, Michael J. White. She's kind of small. That's a big ass lion, but it looks pretty calm, and she's a female riding it. Do you get it? Fuck off with your alpha shit. And women, stand up. It's a woman. Stand up. God damn, man. It's just ridiculous, man. It's exhausting because it's so obvious. It's another beautiful female. Okay? Riding a lion, goddammit. Okay? Well, you can't see her face, it's blurry, but it's a female on a goddamn lion in the circus. What is up with the lighting? I'm so sorry, guys. It's still blurry. Anyways, you get it, right? Let's look it up yourself. Hey, Michael J. White, can you ride a lion? Can you tame a lion? Do you know how to speak lion with all your MMA and your movies and your assumptions about being bulkier than someone else? I think you got a little thing from Mike Tyson. Are you gay? Mike Tyson's invincible. That's not true. Hit him in his balls. Listen, don't fuck around with me. I'm not gonna play games with you. If I ever had to get into it with someone that size, I'm going for your nuts. Woo! Yeah. That motherfucker, he's not training his balls. There are some people in Kung Fu that do things for their testicles that when you hit it, it doesn't faze them. Do you think that Mike Tyson has been doing any ball training, testicle training? I guarantee you he's not. And doesn't he wear a little cup when he's boxing, a little plastic cup to hold it in, right? So you know it's nice and soft. Okay. Boom. Punching bag testicle. Down in a second. Okay. If you can get there. Simple shit. Not even a hard kick, a gentle kick, I guarantee you. Ooh! Look within. Careful not to become the monster you're trying to stop. Right. He used truth to play us like they all do. Yeah. Now, here's the jellyfish. So you're afraid of death? There's no reincarnation? You're coming back to life? What is this? Everyone research this jellyfish. What is that? And what can it do? I wonder. Just go look it up right now. Blow your goddamn mind. This thing can regenerate when it's dying. It can sense when it's dying. And it regenerates its energy and keeps living. And you and I are technically advanced? It is called of course it's Taurus, Turritopsis dohrnii. Okay? Just research it. So now you got something new to look into. This thing can come back from death, honey. And look up a wood frog. A wood frog can hold its breath for weeks and stop its heart rate in hibernation. A wood frog. Look it up. You holding your breath for more than 10 minutes, you'll die if you haven't trained and done the proper kind of yoga. Oh, yeah. It is literally the illegal. I got him. The temperature is 61. 62 is the coldest it's supposed to be. I got him tonight. Yeah, I'm going to take a picture of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my landlord. I'm telling you, man. Oh, I got you now, honey. I got you now, motherfucker. All right, so I think it would make sense for me to now get some radiation poisoning because now I am at the illegal limit of cold in my apartment. I will show you all what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to show you my temperature right now is this number. That is illegal. And it's saying the heat is on, and it is not on. Now, if you look up Iowa rules right now, the legal temperature has to be 62 degrees. But every time I've tried to bust him, It never got that low. I'm going to put his foot so far up his ass. I guarantee you at his house right now, with his bearskin rugs and deer antlers and deer heads and chicken and fried this and that, he's nice and hot. Oh, I'm sure he's got all kinds of great heaters in his house, doesn't he? And it never breaks down, I bet. That's okay. If I was Krishna, I would accept this. If I was Shiva, for sure, Mount Kailash, I would accept this curse. And if I was Vishnu, I would accept this curse. So I have to do that for them because they did it. Okay? I'm going to show you. Give me a second. There you go. Should I call the police? And I've been to the police, and they're like, "Oh, that's the city's job." There you go. So now you know what I'm dealing with. The temperature in Iowa, I live in Iowa, has to be 62, and I'm at 61. Okay, I think I have a case now. All right. And I am not moving. Fuck that shit. If I am, they're going to move my shit for me because I got pain. They're going to pay everything. Fuck that shit. This is where you live today. I am the only apartment that has this problem. And I've known that for 4 years, but I've been called crazy. But it's the same thing for me also with my family. I've been called crazy. And also in your truth community, I've been outcasted as well. Which means that I'm above and beyond all this. And it's going to keep happening. Why? Because I have the eye and the ear to go beyond what most of you are doing, because I stare at the moon and the sun and rocks and dirt and urine and Venus, and I give them all credit. Fuck humans. Nothing personal. I love all of you in here. But in general, you humans today, unpredictable. 1 minute you're gray, then you're fucking polka dots. I need to email myself. I'm documenting all this, so give me a second. I'm going to email myself all this shit that I'm going through. I don't want to work hard to get my rights. I want to be able to, hey, lawyer, but this happened, and then this happened, and this happened, and then that happened. What can I get? What do you think? Oh, I don't know. What's his name? Tom. Oh, shit. Watch. Freemason, probably. Probably a Freemason, this guy. Because no one knows how to fuck with him. Okay. Interesting. Your ancestors died for nothing, okay? They did. The freedom you thought you had in any war, you are so full of shit, honey. Look at your world today. They died for nothing. Because they didn't actually know that they're made of nothing but light. And they didn't know that. They didn't understand it enough. They had to keep fucking around inventing shit and building shit. And okay, great, Tartaria. And it's okay, but let's go beyond that. Venus is beyond Tartaria. Taurus, Venus rules that. She built it. They watched her. Wake up. All technology that you can't explain came from a star. Fact. Well, how do I know that? She makes a pentagram around the sun every 8 years, honey. She's the builder, sweetheart. She's the builder. Not just Capricorn's logo. I build. It would be Venus because she loves Saturn. And now you know why. Satan? You Aleister Crowley motherfuckers? Anton LaVey motherfuckers? Why are they winning? Why is that world so tempting? It's so hard to stay in the white side. But you want the black side. Why? You gotta watch your Venus. You gotta research Venus and get into your urine, but humble yourself. You must add astrology to your urine therapy or you're missing your health. Your health is the wisdom of the stars, not just being great at reversing cancer or regrowing a bone. Well, what did that? Just the urine? No, a star system helped you do that. Give them their credit. That's all. All of you healers must give stars their credit. Not just you did it. or they did it. Something worked through both of you for you to get better. I'm that motherfucker. And this is why it's hard to watch my video, because it makes you uncomfortable and it makes you rub your thighs together and you see smoke coming up in the air and you're all uncomfortable. And now you have a yeast infection. I'm fucking with you. That last comment, look within. God damn, brother. What you mean, man? I can't be a monster? Why are you so serious, bro? You got a woman, look within. I don't got a woman, man. I'm just fucking with you, dude. You know your family. But real talk. If you have a good woman, you're lucky as fuck, man. Shit. So I don't have that. I don't got someone to fucking help balance my shit out. I'm doing it by myself. It's not easy. And how I was raised? Shit. No father, abusive mother, raised on porn and fucking locker room talk and alpha shit. Yeah, man. Anyways, I love my people. But be grateful for what you have, because not everybody has that. You know what I mean? And some die never finding their love and making babies. Okay? In fact, most don't really. So it's unique. But Venus did that. Okay? Venus got everyone together for you to have families, for you to get it up, for you to be freaky. It's all Venus worship, man. Just say thank you to her. And the moon, say thank you. Oh, that was great sex, honey. No, that was great sex, Venus. You see, it's a ritual. That was great sex, moon. You see I'm going here? I'm blowing your mind. I'm taking you up out of your damn moment there. Oh, he's so good in bed. Who, Jupiter? That rules the sign? Also, give Jupiter the props. Oh, it was so good. You were so and Yeah. Oh, thank Saturn for that. Thank Mercury. You don't do that, astrologers. Think about it. A part of your tantric sex too. Great. Great. But do you honor the stars and say, man, wow. Uranus, that was so good. No, you acknowledge their body and their ding ding, and but you're woke, right? You're an astrologer, right? You're missing something. Not my chat room. Those people. We'll just call them those people. The them. Not LGBTQ when I say them, but them over there. The weird people that think that they're conscious, but they're still unconscious. You know what I mean? And then you see that, you try to help them, and they bite your face off for it. But then they go after the Rothschilds and the Illuminati and ball earthers and meat eaters, right? And they're all vegans and but they're assholes. It's just, guys, come on. Thank your stars. That will take you up out of your confusion, and you will not have mixed signals with your body and your intent on social media. Yeah. Woo! My landlord's going to have to work real hard. You know what I even think? Justice for me is seeing how stressed out he's going to be to figure out what's wrong with my apartment, because he's got a real problem now. It has never gone to 61. So justice really is going to, because he's always stressed out. Every time he comes to fix something, he doesn't know how to do it. It took him 3 months to figure out how to replace my toilet bowl lid, which I cracked by accident. It took him 3 months. His maintenance guy did it in an hour. He measured it, went out and figured it out, came back in an hour and fixed it. Venus flames. And on that note, before I end the note, Diana is the moon, but it's also you. In your hand. Okay? So now you know it's not a game. So you are Lucifer, Satan, all the stuff you call devil worship, and it's Jesus. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Shiva Shakti, Om. My chat room, Venus and the Moon, Om, Ram, Reem, Ram, Saha, Suya, Yanamaha, Om, Chandra, Yanama, the moon's in Taurus, my sign, Om, Ahum, Vajraguru Pedma City. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Shalom for you Jews, for you atheists, hey, TBA, to be announced. And share this. It was fire and water.